Kings as they came through the tunnel earlier on tonight. All set to give their Sacktown fans something to cheer about. Welcome to Thursday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Glad to have you along. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports. And a chance here to check out some stats for Bradley Beal.
And his effective field goal percentage isn't in the best place right now. Over the last 5 games, he hasn't had much shot discipline. He'll be looking to play a lot smarter today.
Now let's take a look at Phoenix's opening lineup. Booker and Beal are the talented backcourt. Royce O'Neal is out there with Nick Richards. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. And for the Kings, DeRozan and Murray in at the forward spots. Then there's Zach LaVine. Then it's Domantas Sabonis. And it's Ellis in at the point guard position. Well, Richard, these teams like to slow it down and play their half-court sets.
When you're a young player, that can be a bit frustrating. But when you're a vet, you welcome games like this where everyone can take their time.
LaVine against Beal. Pass to Sabonis. Off the left rim and out. Here's Booker. Outside O'Neal. Back to Booker. And he buries his first look.
Ooh, Booker showing some power.
And so DeRozan will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to catch up with Sacramento's head coach. We talked about how he plans to contain Devin Booker. And coach said, first, we've got to be on him at all times. And second, we can't let him get favorable matchups. He needs our best defenders on him. Trying to work over screens and stay on top of Booker, that's the name of the game here, guys.
Thanks for that, Allie. And so it's Phoenix with it. Sacramento getting their last shot to go. A nice shot by Richards. First quarter, just over a minute played. DeRozan passes to Sabonis. Back to DeRozan. He can't hit that time. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn. And in the first, a little over a minute and a half in. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Richards. Clock at 4. The Suns need to get off a shot. For 3, Booker. Rebound by Sacramento. The Suns beat them last time when these two met in Phoenix.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
If they can clean up the turnovers and make better decisions, it should be a much closer game this time around.
Now here's LaVine. 27 points his last game. Here's DeRozan. Ooh, great D that time from Dunn.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
LaVine against Booker. And rebounded by Zach LaVine. Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Booker can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Booker. 20 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
And I love what he's been able to do on the glass, securing some extra possessions for his team.
O'Neal inside. He's against Murray. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in the Suns' history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
First one falls for him. also good, so he hits both free throws. The Kings trailing. Outside Levine. Here's Ellis. Booker defending. And the dunk by DeRozan.
And people forget that DeMar DeRozan has competed in multiple dunk contests. This man has elite balance.
It's tipped. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played.
First personal foul. First team foul.
DeMar DeRozan, an impressive scorer who takes relatively few three-point shots, Greg.
Yeah, the arc is not his primary focus. He'd rather pick you apart in the mid-range, but he does it so consistently that the points pile up quick.
And now they lead as the free throw drops in for him. And Richard, throughout his career, DeMar DeRozan has such an easy time finding ways to score.
He knows how to get to his spots on the floor, B.A. You have to do your work early against DeRozan because he is a midi master. If you let him move freely, he will J you to death.
Good on both. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, B.A., proper rest and stretching can help a lot. You're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
All right, fans, it is dance time.
And now a quick peek at the point guards who, over the last month, are not just making plays for others, they're putting up points themselves. The 4th spot held by Devin Booker.
You know, this is a collection of maybe the most well-rounded offensive talents in the league.
Yeah, these guys aren't out there just to run the offense for their teams. They pretty much are the offense, and they can light it up.
First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Back to Richards. Up top, O'Neal, defended by Murray. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Beal. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
Yeah, solid veteran move. Beal's aware of the shot clock and doesn't let the possession get away from them.
Pass to Ellis. Outside Murray. From deep. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Inside, here's Richards, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Taking on more playmaking responsibilities, Booker has matured over the years, becoming a better teammate.
Here's Ellis, Booker defending. Ellis passes to Levine. Sabonis with a screen on Beal to the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Oh, man, with how skilled Sabonis is, you can't forget that this dude is giant. He's 6'11", 240. It is tough to knock him off his shot.
Now here's Beal. He's coming off a 25-point game against Oklahoma City. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Booker. Let's check in on the Western Conference standings as the race to the playoffs continues. You look at the Kings, the season is winding down. They sit 9th on the outside looking in currently. And checking out Phoenix, a couple spots down.
Well, I think for the Kings, they're really doing their best to rise through the rankings. Time will tell whether they can pull it off.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Sabonis' shot is off. Suns trail by 3. Beal with it. A go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Agile move by Beal to beat that inside contact.
Booker against Monk. Sabonis with a screen on Booker. Monk for three. O'Neal pulls it in. The Suns have gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Pass to Richards. Banked it in off the glass. Richards has got 6.
Since entering the league back in 2012, Beal has really improved his passing, and it shows in his assist numbers.
Here's DeRozan, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. You know, over Bradley Beal's career, he succeeded in a few different roles, RJ.
Yeah, he played with the ball-dominant guy, then he became the sole star on his team, and now he's playing with multiple stars. Evolution is a part of success, and Bradley Beal is doing it.
And he knocks down the first one.
There's an old school feel to DeMar's game. He'll hit you with a pull-up mid-range J. It makes DeRozan really tough to guard.
DeRozan hits them both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Phoenix Suns. They trail by 1. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
It's just so difficult to win when you waste as many chances at the line as they did.
Oh, that is well said. They're being handed free points and just couldn't convert.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. A moment to rest and confer on the game plans.
Is your hype squad.
Right side O'Neal. Richards inside. Working on Sabonis. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Bradley Beal.
And the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. That's not what you want, and I'm sure it's something he's well aware of.
The Kings leading. Outside Levine. Back to Monk. Pass to Murray. Monk against Booker. Monk passes to DeRozan. Just 5 to shoot. Takes the 12-footer and hits it. DeRozan's got 10.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Done with it. Lets it go from deep. Knocks it down from distance.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now here's Monk. Yet to see a basket. And it's DeRozan missing. Dunn right side to the middle. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Bradley Beal is settling in as one of multiple stars in Phoenix. He said, it's been an adjustment for sure. You go from being very ball dominant to now you share the dominance, and it's a sacrifice and also an adjustment of learning a totally different role. Brian, he says it's a process, but one he embraces.
Good point. Thanks, Allie. Now here's Dunn. His last outing, we saw him score 13. Here's Richards, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
Pass to Sabonis. Back to Monk. Sabonis with a screen on Booker. Down low. And Sabonis slams it in.
I love watching Sabonis work in screen rolls. Positions himself perfectly in every set.
And here are the Suns now. Booker surveying the floor. Richards with a screen to the inside. Tipped. Oh, Sabonis with the steal. Left side, Levine. The Suns clear it. Richards has got 4 rebounds now. Lets it go from 14. Beal, no good.
Defense kind of rolled the dice there, and I'm a little surprised that it ended up going their way with the miss.
DeRozan outside. Clock at 6. 16 feet out. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Sabonis. So the Kings making a change here. Valanciunas is checked in. So Phoenix going with almost an entirely new group here. Plumlee's checked in for Richards. Bull comes in for O'Neal. Allen, he's checked in for Dunn. And it's Jones in for Booker. Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Tries it from 16. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 6. For Sacramento, they've gone 7 of 16 so far. Outside Levine. Back to Monk. Outside Levine. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from three-point land. Levine's gotten his second bucket of the game.
How about the confidence that Levine has? Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants.
Beal surveying the D. Rebound by Sacramento. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
I really didn't see much of an edge from them. A little more intensity could have gone a long way.
Yeah, you hate to be critical, but that's part of our job. You have to call it the way we see it. That night, they were flat.
Now here's DeRozan. Coming off a 22-point game against Denver. Out of bounds. It'll be Phoenix's ball.
Phoenix ball.
Well, you'd rather not put these guys on the line. The top free throw shooting teams in the last month. The Suns, number 1.
And looking at last month, this team really got it done from the charity stripe. Whenever you fouled them, they made sure to make you pay for that mistake.
A big group substitution here for Sacramento. Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Lyles comes in for Murray. Laravia's checked in for DeMar DeRozan. And it's Carter in for Levine. And the Suns also making a change. Booker's checked in. Now here's Booker. A great score, averaging almost 26 a game. Outside Jones, from outside the arc. Rebounded by Lyles.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Carter on the wing. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It goes on Mason Plumlee. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Kings.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
And that one falls for Carter. So hits one and misses one at the line. The Suns trailing. Booker goes in. Hey, hangs it midair and converts the double clutch layup.
I like how sudden Booker can be on the drive, charging into a gap before the defense sees it's there.
Up top, Monk. Booker defending. Sabonis with a screen on Jones. To the paint. And Sabonis slams it in.
Ooh, boy, Sabonis just executes at such a high level.
Carter against Jones. "17 seconds left in the first quarter. 4 on the clock. Pulls it in from the elbow. Rebound by Sacramento. Here's Laravia. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Sacramento on top. They lead by 2. Stay with us now as we get set to bring you quarter number 2 after this. Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And taking a look at Sacramento's performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their turnovers. Defensively, they forced turnovers.
Winning the turnover battle is so important. They've been sharp so far, and it's showing up on the scoreboard.
On the court right now, second quarter for the Suns. Booker is the 2 with Allen playing small forward. Mason Plumlee out there with Bol. And it's Jones in at the 1. Now here's Booker. You know, Booker gets a lot of praise for his scoring, but how about his skill as a passer, Richard?
Oh, he's a good decision maker, B.A. He's able to read defenses and dissect them with his passing. He's shown he can be a traditional quote-unquote point guard.
This is his first opportunity at the line this evening.
Shoot 2.
That free throw good from Booker. And the league is cut down on back-to-backs, but some pushback for a surprising reason. Richard, teams need multiple days off in order to practice.
Yeah, that's right. With only 1 day off between games, teams don't usually practice on those off days. It's not as simple as it looks.
And so he makes both from the line.
When Devin Booker steps on the court, you almost expect 30 or 40-point nights. Booker is that talented.
Now here's Carter.
Mason Plumlee, second personal foul. First team foul.
Sacramento shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Carter, 2 shots.
And that one falls for Carter. That one misses. Now Allen. No made baskets yet. Jones feels it out. Bol with it. Now guarded by Monk. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. That's good. His first made shot in 3 attempts. Oh, another lead change. 6 total in the first half.
And this is the battle we were hoping to see.
Booker against Monk. Here he goes. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Kings lead by 1.
Turns on the Jets for that drive. Monk's quickness is sometimes deceptive.
Booker, the pass to Jones. Back to Booker. The ball's knocked loose. Oh, pass to Jones. Count it. 2 for 4 from the field now.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Monk against Booker. Pass to Laravia. Sabonis with a screen on Allen. Here's Laravia. Allen defending. Monk for 3. Rejected by Bull. And they're able to recover.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
You know, another thing that has impressed me has been their numbers of points in the paint, just dominating down there. They're just getting whatever shot they want in close.
The free throw drops for Bull. Ellis is checked in for Carter. Bull drops them both.
Yeah, they're playing a much more physical game here in the second quarter.
Sabonis looking over the floor from downtown, and that one's good. Laravia's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And it's Jones with the ball for the Phoenix Suns. They'll face the Spurs at home after this one, and that's a one-game homestand for the club. Inside. That's good from Bull on the assist from Jones. Bull's got 4 points this quarter.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Ellis passes to Monk. Pass to Ellis. Here's Lyles. Monk for 3. Bull grabs the board. Now here's Jones. Not a lot of room. And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Outside Bull. 6 on the shot clock. For 3, Booker. And Booker, cash on the 3.
Part of the evolution of Booker's game, getting consistent from deep.
Up top, Sabonis. He's checked by Plumlee. Monk for 3. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
Jones, the pass to Plumlee. And taking a look at the last 10 games, here are the bigs who have been distributing the ball at a high clip. 5th on the list, Domantas Sabonis.
And I love how these guys are some of the most complete front court players in the NBA. They're not just score and rebound bigs, they can also beat you with their passing as well.
The way they move the ball is tremendous. I love seeing that kind of pass work being done out of the post.
He's off on the first. Zach LaVine, he's checked in for Sacramento. Richards is checked in for the Suns. Dunn comes in for Allen. And the second free throw is good. Kings trail by 6. And here's Monk. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game.
And that's 2 fouls for him so far, but I still think he needs to stay aggressive.
Allen, he's checked in for Plumlee.
Substitution for the Suns. Number 8, Grayson Allen.
Outside LaVine. The 3 is up. Oh, LaVine, an aerial assault.
And LaVine takes a lot of threes for this very reason. Such an effective shooter.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Outside Booker. balance from Booker.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Here's Ellis. 20 points for him last game against Denver.
Not to mention the rim protection he provided, credited with 2 blocks, and you know that he altered a few more.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
Now here's Jones. He's coming off a 10-point game against Oklahoma City. Richards. Rebound by Sacramento. Sabonis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Ellis. Defended by Jones. Back to Monk. Pass to Levine. Picked by Sabonis. 5 to shoot. Shot is good by Levine. Levine's got 5 points now this quarter.
Smart hoop by Levine. With how many teams defend him, he'll get his shot all day.
Now here's Richards. He's guarded by Sabonis. Richards with a screen. To the middle. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. Grayson Allen's shooting gets a lot of attention, Richard, but his efficiency is also impressive.
No, it's his shooting and efficiency that causes problems for defenses. When he's on the floor, there will be much more space for everyone else to work.
Now here's Allen, still without a bucket. The shot by Dunn, no good. Kings trail by 5. And rejected. Out of bounds. Kings ball as Sacramento keeps possession. And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition's sails.
So the Kings making a change here. DeRozan is checked in. O'Neal, he's checked in for the Suns. Beal comes in for Jones. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Nick Richards. That's foul number 2 for him.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
Jonas Valanciunas is checked in for Sabonis.
Number 17, Jonas Valanciunas.
Here's Ellis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Valanciunas sets a screen. Levine attacking.
And listen to me. Once Levine gets a lane, he's going to charge. Earning the foul in the process, just a beautiful thing.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw good from Levine.
And Levine's combination of athleticism and shooting makes him dangerous. A multifaceted player with a strong work ethic.
Allen, he's checked in for the Suns. Both free throws good from Levine. Phoenix leading by 3. Down low. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Now here's Valanciunas. No points so far. To the inside. Here's DeRozan. DeMar gets by the defenders.
And when DeMar DeRozan is cooking with grease, he is borderline unstoppable. And he's feeling it right now.
Beal right side. Rebound by the Kings. Here's Ellis. Outside Monk. Pass to DeRozan. Valanciunas with it, pounded by Beal. Tries the 9-footer. The rebound by Devin Booker. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. 3-point lead. Beal outside. Allen against Levine. Allen inside. Outside O'Neal. Just 4 to shoot. Allen, the pass to O'Neal. For 3, Booker. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
Talk about putting a team on your back. He has been dominant this quarter, and I don't think they are winning without him.
DeRozan outside. Allen against Levine. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by Beal.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Kings trail by 6. DeRozan passes to Valanciunas. Here's Levine for 3. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
O'Neal passes to Booker. To the paint. Here's Richards. Nice D from Valanciunas.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
DeRozan with the ball. O'Neal covers. DeRozan with the bucket.
Oh, wow. What a move from DeRozan. That's just not fair.
Phoenix has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Outside Booker. Takes a 3. Hauled in by the Kings.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
All right, let's take a quick moment to bring up the shooting guards who have been lighting it up from 3-point range over the last 10 games. 5th, Zach LaVine.
And as a rule of thumb, you always want great shooters at the shooting guard position if you can get them. Now, these guys are the cream of the crop.
And having a reliable 3-point option at off guard, pretty much a necessity at this point in time in the league.
That free throw, no good.
He hasn't drawn as many fouls this quarter. Isn't playing with the same edge he started out with.
And Sacramento with some changes. Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. And Murray subbed in for Monk. Plumlee's checked in for the Suns. Jones comes in for Booker. And it's tied up with that one.
I like the leadership DeMar DeRozan provides for his team. He's a steady veteran presence out there on that floor. He can motivate his guys even in really tough moments.
Now here's Beal. 6 points for him. Ooh, had a nice open look right there. Beal's got 9 points.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Pass to Ellis. Levine against Beal. Now here's Levine. Plumlee pulls down the board.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Allen against Sabonis. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Pass to Murray. DeRozan outside. And once again, off the mark by Sacramento. Phoenix leading by 5. Jones with the ball, giving this team some energy, averaging a little over 10 points a game. Plumlee, a screen on DeRozan. Here's Allen. Here's Plumlee. Slam! Dunk by Plumlee.
Assist.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Outside Murray. Levine against Beal. Sabonis with a screen on Beal. Here's Levine for 3. The Suns clear it. Allen, right side. That's good, and it's Jones with the assist. And now it's a 9-point Suns lead.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Murray. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Murray. Levine against Beal. Sabonis with a screen on Beal. Here's Levine for three. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
We see this time and time again from Levine. He has the ability to put the offense on his shoulders.
Jones drives in. Out to Beal. Takes the three. Ellis with a rebound. Pass to Sabonis. Now Levine. It'll count. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer. But it's Devin Booker. He's feeling it tonight. He's been the driving force for Phoenix. He put together 10 points in the quarter. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hey everybody, psst, I got a secret. We're approaching the playoffs, and we are starting the show with a breakdown of the Western Conference standings.
Taking a look at Sacramento, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins, and now they know exactly what they need to work on to become contenders next year.
And let's dig into the first half now. Things looking pretty good for the Suns.
Total team effort. Instead of 5 starters, it's like they've got 7 or 8 guys getting it done. That's how good the reserves have been tonight, guys.
Lots of interchangeable parts. They can throw different lineups at you. Keeps you guessing. Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. Boy, Zach LaVine has been sensational.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
And so it's Booker with it. He brings it up for the Suns. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. The duo inside. It's Murray and Sabonis. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. Then there's Zach LaVine. And it's Ellis in at the point. So that's the 5 in the game for Sacramento.
He has no deficiencies. He has no flaws in his offensive game. Booker, he's capable of dropping 30 on any given night against any given player.
Now here's LaVine. No good from outside.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
To the middle.
And what makes Booker so difficult to guard is that he can score from every spot on the floor.
And this will be his 3rd and 4th free throws of the game here.
Devin Booker taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Booker.
This is who you want at the line, and Booker gets himself there a lot.
So he makes 1 of 2, and the second one misses. You know, when it comes to Keegan Murray, it's his all-around presence that helps this team, Richard.
Yeah, he's a very talented glue guy. He doesn't make a ton of splash plays, but he is steady and consistent, and coaches love players like that.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
Shoot 2.
That free throw misses. Allen, he's checked in for the Suns. He hits the second from the line. Now Booker. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Outstanding initiative from Booker. Terrific in earning these calls inside.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. That free throw good from Booker. Both free throws good from Booker. Kings trail by 10. Here's Levine. Oh, Levine in the paint.
Well, Levine is fired up tonight and having no trouble finding points for his squad.
Beal outside. He takes it in. And then Beal with the dunk.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Levine. 21 points in the game. DeRozan outside. Now here's Murray. He's covered closely. Here's Sabonis. And it's blocked.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Allen, the pass to O'Neal. And here's who's been leading the league in rebounding over the past month. In the third spot, Sabonis.
He's just been incredible on the boards over the last month of the season. He's a guy who plays with such desire.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. The first one at the line is good. He's perfect from the line this time. And here is DeRozan. 15 points in the game. Pass to Levine. Levine springs free for the flush.
Just muscling through the contact. Levine is a flat-out star.
Outside Booker. Sinks it from distance. Booker's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Levine. Phoenix grabs the miss. Richards has got his 6th rebound on the night. Inside. Allen outside. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
Now here's Levine. 23 points in the game. Pass to Sabonis. It's stolen away. Beal with it. He's picked up by Levine. Here's O'Neal. And the layup is good off the glass. O'Neal's got 6 points.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
To halt the run. And it's Levine with the 3.
This has been a running theme for him. Hit a number of threes in the first half, now nails another.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
That was your 916 Crew Dance Team. Get loud once again.
The Suns lead by 14. Outside Booker for three. And he gets it to go. He's 8 of 11 now.
It's been a perfect start coming out of the half. I mean, you have to really love the execution.
DeRozan outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Here's Levine for three. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Allen against DeRozan. Shot from 12. Allen can't get it to go. Kings trail by 17. Pass to Murray. Outside Levine. DeRozan looks it over. Ooh, stolen by Allen. In transition, here come the Suns. Booker no good. The Kings have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. On the wing, DeRozan. Allen defending. And that one good. DeRozan's got 17 points.
That's his bread and butter, DeRozan, one of the great mid-range shooters in this game.
Pass to Allen. Now here's Richards. Outside Booker. Now here's Allen. Defended by DeRozan. Here's Beal. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Now here's Sabonis. 6 points for him. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. Phoenix leading by 15. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, the slam dunk is arguably pro basketball's signature play. And forward Nicholas Batum said growing up, you have so much joy in dunking. You're one of the few people in the world that can. But Father Time marches on, and like most vets, he's come to grips with the reality. He said, my body told me, no more, bro.
Well, leave that to the youngsters now, right? All right, Allie, thanks. Here's Ellis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Sabonis. And Richard, whenever Sabonis plays, it's surprising if he doesn't record a double-double.
Oh, they're usually monster double-doubles also. Close to 20 points, 13 rebounds, and at least 6 assists. Domas, he is an offensive hub.
Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Sabonis. Well, Grant, in the spring of 2024, a remarkable streak ended. Domantas Sabonis had recorded 61 consecutive double-doubles.
Yeah, it was the longest streak since the merger back in 1976. Now, Sabonis has led the NBA in rebounding multiple years. Plus, he has averaged 8 assists in a season, so that is big-time production.
And he makes both free throws.
Sabonis is the type of big that every team wants. Athletic, facilitates, great screener, and he finishes around the rim. He does so much.
Now here's Beal. He's got 11. Here's Bull. Chalk up 2 there. Bull's got his second bucket on the night.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
DeRozan double-teamed. Plumlee against Sabonis. 6 to shoot. Levine surveys the D. Ooh, look at Levine. Through contact and able to hit.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Now here's Booker. He's guarded closely. No good there. Kings trail by 13. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, BA, you have two choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
Malik Monk's checked in for Ellis. And the Suns also making a change. Jones, he's checked in for Allen. Here's Booker. 25 points in the game. Now here's Plumlee. Back to Booker. The three is up. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now. Levine passes to Monk. DeRozan outside. Pass to Murray. Now Sabonis. He's checked by Plumlee. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Shot's good by Sabonis.
And you see how proficient Sabonis is from mid-range. This is an area that he loves to work from.
Beal against DeRozan. Beal, the pass to Plumlee. Back to Beal. This one for 3. Rebound by Sacramento. Monk with it. To the inside. Here's Sabonis. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
You know, some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
And so Monk will bring it up for the Kings. It's a 13-point game. Outside Levine. Back to Monk. Sabonis with a screen on Jones. Monk for 3. Plumlee pulls down the board. Plumlee's got his 4th rebound in this one.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
And the shot goes.
I like the balance of that shot. Beal nailing a pull-up. Those are not easy.
Now Levine. 28 points for him. Pass to Murray. Sabonis in the post. He's checked by Plumlee. They kick it out to Murray. Here's DeRozan. Shoots over Beal. And another miss by Sacramento. The Suns lead by 15. To the paint. Here's Bull. That one's in there on the nice assist from Beal. Bull's got 4 points this quarter.
They're just taking what the defense gives them. And right now, that's the interior.
DeRozan outside. 3-pointer. Bull grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. Pass to Booker. Bull, a screen on Levine. Down low. And finished off by Bull.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd.
Now here's Monk. Outside Murray to end the run. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Here's Beal. And he gets the bucket. Beal's got 15. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Changes for Sacramento. Lyles, he's checked in for Murray. LaRavia comes in for DeRozan. And it's Carter in for Levine. 1:36 left in the third quarter. Carter on the wing, defended by Jones. Sabonis, the pass to Monk. And down it goes. 2 points. Here's Beal. 15 points in the game. There's a screen to the middle. It's picked off. Carter with it. He's picked up by Jones. Carter, good.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Monk against Beal. Plumlee passes to Beal. There's 42 seconds left in the third. Plumlee finds Beal. The rebound by Carter. Kings trail by 17. Pass to Sabonis. Ooh, good D by Plumlee. Phoenix has got 6 out of 15 threes so far in this game. Here's Iguodala. Here's Beal. Monk covers. And here's Beal. Fires the three. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Suns ahead, leading by 17. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
We talk a lot about playing for one another. Right there with the pass, he's demonstrated what it means to do exactly this.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Booker is the 2 with Allen playing small forward. Bol out there with Mason Plumlee. And it's Jones in at the point guard position. Shot by Levine, no good. The Suns lead by 17. Booker with it, now guarded by Monk. Oh, it's blocked by Valanciunas.
Now you got to be aware when Valanciunas is in the area. He's capable of sending your shot back.
Pass to Ellis, launches it, pure from three-point range.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Booker, the pass to Jones. Booker with it. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Malik Monk picks one up.
Now we know that Booker can score with the best of them, and he's also very skilled at drawing fouls.
At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. Second free throw, no good.
He's dialed up his aggression here in the second half, consistent in working himself to the line.
Here's Ellis. Booker defending. Pass to Levine. Three-pointer. And the Kings with another three.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
To the inside. Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
And breaking out the one-hand slam.
Man, an emphatic way to extend the lead a little more. Monk against Booker. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
The Suns making a switch here. Martin's checked in. Phoenix leading by 14. Here's Booker. Martin outside. Bull, a screen on Monk. Here's Booker. Soft touch off the glass. Booker's got 30.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Here's Ellis. Pass to Levine from the arc. Another three for Sacramento.
For his sake, I hope they can come back. You hate to see the performance he's having be wasted in a loss.
Bull, a screen on Monk. Here's Booker. Sacramento grabs the miss. It's Monk on the wing. Here's Ellis. Outside Levine. Valanciunas with a screen on Booker. Count that one. Levine's got 18 points in just the second half.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Jones, the pass to Booker. Outside Bull. Back to Booker. Clock at 6. Fires the three. That's good from Bull on the assist from Booker. And the Suns lead by 14. Sacramento has gone 3 for 5 from three-point land since the end of the third quarter. Valanciunas with a screen on Jones. Pass to Levine from behind the arc. Oh, Levine getting revenge with his own triple.
It's obvious he's taking it upon himself to try and keep them alive.
Outside Jones. Rejected by Valanciunas. Here's Levine for three. Drains the triple. Levine's got 42 in the game.
Ooh, he is dangerous right now. 5 for 7 in this all-important fourth quarter.
Monk against Booker. And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Personal foul.
And some changes here for the Kings. Sabonis, he's checked in for Valanciunas. Keegan Murray comes in for Lyles. And DeMar DeRozan is subbed in for Zach LaVine. Dunn, he's checked in for Phoenix. Lee comes in for Martin. Kings trail by 11. Here's Ellis. Pass to DeRozan. Down low. Here's Murray. The vertical of Murray on full display.
Oh, and Murray makes this look all too easy. Superb at throwing it down with some power.
Monk against Booker. Over Monk. No good off the back of the rim. And so Monk will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. They trail by 9. And here's Sabonis outside. And the Kings with another three.
I just love the ball movement.
For Phoenix, they've got 4 of 8 shots to drop here in this final quarter. Booker against Monk. Booker, pass to Plumlee. Slam dunk by Plumlee.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Pass to Sabonis. And here's Monk. Booker defending. Murray for three. bottom. Free ball from Keegan.
Yeah, this is the kind of confidence you love seeing. Murray not thinking twice at all about firing away.
Here's Booker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul. Third team. Shooting for Phoenix. Devin Booker. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Carter, he's checked in for the Kings. Richards is checked in for Phoenix. Bradley Beal comes in for Lee. Both free throws good from Booker. Kings trail by 7. Now here's Carter. Outside Monk. The 3. Richards pulls it in. Richards has got 9 rebounds now.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
He's just so hard to check. He can turn you one way, then use the spin move to make you look sad.
Pass to Murray. And here's DeRozan. Sabonis with a screen on Beal. DeRozan gets going. Misses from short range.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And the basket by Beal. And it's an 11-point Suns lead.
Nice touch inside by Beal, showing he's more than just a perimeter threat.
Outside Monk. Back to Carter. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
Phoenix leading by 9. Beal outside. Back to Jones. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
At the line for the Celtics, Tyus Jones. 2 shots.
That's good from Jones. Some changes for Sacramento. Levine comes in for Monk. And Ellis is subbed in for Carter. And the Suns also making a change. O'Neal's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Kings trail by 11. Pass to Sabonis. The rebound by Devin Booker.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Beal outside. Now O'Neal. It's Beal on the wing. He's guarded by Sabonis. Beal's shot is off. Well, Sacramento is shooting a solid 47%. Levine passes to DeRozan. Sabonis outside. Inside. Here's... Oh! Throw it down! Wow!
Check out Levine getting artful at the rim, leaving the defense just completely clueless of how to stop it.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Can, capturing the moment. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. Pass to Richards. Now here's Beal. Takes it inside. Yep, that one's good. Beal's got 4 points this quarter.
Some intense defense, but Beal manages to overcome it.
Levine against Booker. DeRozan outside. Back to Levine. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. O'Neal's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Jones. Outside Booker. Jacks up with 3. Great D that time from Murray. Kings trail by 11. Here's Ellis. Pass to Murray. Here's Ellis. Defended by Jones.
He was getting himself to the line more consistently in the first half. We'll see if he ramps his intensity back up.
At the line for your Kings, DeMar DeRozan taking 2 shots.
Shoot 2.
That's good from DeRozan. Done. He's checked in for Jones. DeRozan hits them both. Here's Booker. And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. He implored his team to use the clock. He said the clock is our friend. No need to rush things unless they give us a free one. Let's squeeze them out of this game. Back to you, Brian.
Thank you for that, Allie. Beal, the pass to O'Neal. Now Richards.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
Team foul. At the line for the SUNS, Bradley Beal taking 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Beal.
A combo guard with a versatile offensive game. Beal is one of those guys that any team would love to have.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. Here's DeRozan. And there's the drive. Outside Murray. Ellis passes to Murray. Here's DeRozan. Shot clock at 5. Deflected! And it was not a clean block. Whistle blows and a foul on the defender here. It's a shooting foul, so free throws will be coming up.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
That's good from DeRozan. DeRozan hits them both. And so it's Phoenix with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Here's Ellis. Murray passes to Ellis. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his third assist of the night.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Now here's Booker. It's Beal on the wing. Screen by O'Neal. Beal, the pass to Dunn. Now here's Booker, tightly guarded. Here's Beal. The rebound by Murray. Murray's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to DeRozan. Here's Ellis. Booker defending. And here's Sabonis outside. And it's Devin Booker with a rebound. Booker's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now here's Beal. 1:05 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Here's Booker. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a 3-point play.
And Booker loves these situations because he understands how to finish through physical defense.
Shooting for Phoenix, Devin Booker at the line for 1.
Free throw, no good. Well, the Kings shooting 55% since the start of the fourth. Oh, rejected by Beal. And he recovers it. Here's DeRozan. Basket's good.
Again, it's DeRozan. I mean, just a big, big night. It feels like DeMar's been doing this forever.
And Booker puts up a deep 3. Rebound by Sacramento.
Things aren't looking good here. I mean, they need points, and they need them now.
And if I were them, I'd start thinking about where I'm going to get food after the game because this one looks a bit out of reach.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Beal, the pass to O'Neal. Richards with it. He's guarded by Sabonis. A nice shot by Richards.
Assist from Dunn.
Murray for 3. So Phoenix wins it. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. And now let's take a look at our player of the game, Devin Booker.